Okay, welcome to my on-the-fly, on-stream tutorial of this map, since I have seen a lot of people having problems with it, and just, clears aren't really that helpful. Learning how a map works, just following. So, I will go into how this map kind of works. And I hope it will be easier to understand that way and easier to do by yourself than just having to follow, because sometimes following doesn't work out correctly. Since this is on stream, people in my chat can ask questions and I will try to answer them as good as I can. So first things first, your teams. You'd want 3 teams at least and 1 dummy. I'm going with 4 teams since it's easier. If you go with 3 teams, you will have to make sure you're not having a dummy close to any beans. Or Goliath, I guess. That's the real name. You'll also have to make sure to see where all the red beans are. These red beans are actually not that bad for me, I guess. Since I can go in from this side and this side. But at the same time, these nodes will probably be unlocked. So I will... Well, I resupplied everyone. Whatever. Restart. Get a better bean layout. Make sure to only resupply as soon as, you get a bean layout that lets you get in there without too many problems. Okay, this one will be easier. We'll do this one last, since 2 red beans are here. We'll go in from this side to this side. And then we will go to this side. Since no red bean is connected to any of these nodes, they are only connected to these, and these will be locked in the end. So since we're going in here first, I will go in from here, which should make this really easy. Let's see. First, resupply your teams. Like I said before, I'm going with 4. Also, just as example, I'm going with 2 hybrid teams, so an AR SMG team with a rifle, and 2 rifle teams. You can go 4 rifle teams, you can go 3 rifle teams, you can go 3 hybrid teams. It does not matter as long as you manage to beat all the enemy compositions. The bean will come first, so it's pretty much an instant kill, but these come after. So you'll need something that can kill armored units. Anyway, let's get into this. First I'll move my team over here, which now shows you that every node is locked, besides the outer ring of this inner part. All of these nodes do not lock any other nodes, they are only there to unlock nodes. They can get locked if you step onto an adjacent node inside here, so any node here, these that are not the outer ring, will always lock other nodes around them. So if you step onto this node, it will lock these 2 and everything else around it. So you want to make sure to always have at least 1 outer node in range that is not locked. If you for whatever reason lock all the nodes around you and you can't unlock them by, let's say, moving a team to adjacent node that is on the outer part, you will have to restart. Anyway, I'm moving my teams closer, so I have them near me and don't have to worry about it. And now I go in. Like I said, these nodes don't lock. They are only there to unlock. So this node just unlocked and we want to go this way in. I move my third echelon there, which locks the adjacent nodes again. But since we have teams outside, this will be really easy. We can just unlock it from the outside and go back in and unlock the nodes in the middle again. Also, just to make sure you notice, this icon here, this one, you know, this is the one that shows that the node is locked. And also you'll see these are more in the background than they should be. Okay, next I'll move this team over here, which unlocks the outer node again. When I move in, it unlocks everything else again. Now, to the part that is important to understand. You can unlock nodes by going to adjacent node outside here, or you can unlock nodes by switching teams. You can only switch teams if both nodes the teams are on are unlocked. Now, these nodes are unlocked. If I step on here, since it's the middle, it will lock everything again. But after this quick turn change, going to turn 2, you will notice how it's really easy to still, you know, unlock stuff. I really recommend rifle teams, like complete rifle teams. That will make the fights really easy. Anyway, so next turn, you see the radar node is dead right now, so we move over here and it unlocks the node. Now everything is locked again. What I do next is I move my team over here, once again unlock this node, move over here, unlock the next node, switch to unlock the other nodes, and now I switch again, which locks everything again. For this one, this is the gimmick for the inner ring. It locks everything again stepping on it, but it unlocks the heli. So now I want to capture this node too. So since there's no red bean in my way, I move back and forth, unlock this node to move in here. Now I'm capturing these two nodes and both are locked. Okay, so now I end my turn since I don't have enough points to move. And next, let me think for a second actually. Where do I move? I think I'll move onto this one. Yeah. That's my play here. I move on to this node. Now everything is locked again, but we still have one team that is not inside. So I move in from here, move on to this node. Now this one is unlocked. I switch. Now this team can move from here to here, which unlocks this node. Isn't that great? So easy. So now, what I can do is, I can just move my team in here and win. See? This is the second node we captured. But now we have to go all the way over here to capture this one. Which means, I move my teams outside of the range of the red bean. Yep. And this one too. Now I can end my turn. But what about the red bean? The red bean isn't anywhere close to me. There's no problem. I'll also have to move one team outside again, but that's something I'll do in a sec. Your fights will take a little bit longer if you don't, you know, have enough rifles. But that's the smallest problem. You can also kite them a little bit, so that's really easy. Okay, what I do now... Wait a second. Yeah, okay, this works. I just had to think for a second. So, I'm moving my team in here. I should have probably moved... Oh well. I should have moved back and forth first, but that's the smaller problem. I shouldn't have moved. I shouldn't have moved my other team so close so early. But that's just... It's not that big of a problem. You have enough turns. You can completely fail the first few turns and you'll easily get there in the end. You can just take an extra turn if you need. You don't need to copy what I do completely, you know what I mean? Anyway, so this node is locked. Once again, back and forth, unlock the node. Unlock another node. Unlock this node. Now I move this team out, which strangely did not lock the nodes. So I go in here, and now I'm really close to the last heli we need. Also, the occasional one bean team. Interesting. Anyway, so now this node is still locked. What we want to do is, you know, just unlock it. But first, make sure that the red bean can't kill you, so... What I do now instead is I just move back. To be safe, I just do this instead. Just a little accident, exactly, as someone said in chat. Okay, after making sure that your team is not getting attacked by a red bean, and you ended your turn, we are now at turn 5. Could be a different turn for you, could be everything, yes. Now, we unlock nodes again by switching twice this time. I don't exactly know how that now works out. But, well, you see, we did it. And since this red bean is nowhere near, you can actually just ignore it. Or you can, if you don't want to have another fight with a bean, what you can do is unlock everything again, move your team in to lock every node again. Now you're not getting any fights whatsoever because everything is locked. And now we end our turn and win. It's all just a matter of how much you switch around. I hope this helped you, or anyone who's watching this, even people on my stream watching this. I hope it was easy to understand, and yeah. There were apparently no questions in my chat besides that one red bean. So yeah, that's it from me.